than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. It's the Kauffie company. The Santa's doing his rounds, fans of blankets and browns. Don't be sorry if you missed it. He carries a biscuit. It's the Kauffie company. It's the Kauffie company. It's the Kauffie company. Oh yeah, baby, smell the brew. It's the Kauffie company, and it's shipping to you. Kauffie, Kauffie company, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the Kauffie company. It's the Kauffie company. Kauffie,
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of rants that is the Coffee Company. The day's a bit shit, really. Tottenham are shit. My ribs are fucking hurting because I fell over in the dirt yesterday and I'm in bloody pain. And I've brought in two people, and anyone that really wants to join can just send me a message. We're gonna have a rant today because why not? Sometimes you need a bit of a shouting match. But Aki, got anything to say?
Well, on a positive and on a funny thing, I keep seeing the ski lift go up and down past me, and I actually thought it was someone entering your coffee shop. Then I realised I'm in Toronto.
Nice, right?
And it's on my screen, not your screen. It's
Lovely.
it plays get minds tricks on your mind. Listen, all I will say first of all, I was going to put a video out yesterday, but for some reason StreamYard on my phone was messing up, so I couldn't. I will be recording something on my lunch break today. There will be something out today, and we don't support a football club. There is no football club. There is the fans are clients. The players are employees. They're not players. We are. The sooner people realise that we have watched like Transformers. We have watched a great football club morph into what was meant to be a super club, morph into a business.
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur Business Club. I refuse to call us a football club for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. Perchy, what's happening, sunshine?
Oh, look, I mean, your intro, by the way, God, that was a bit positive, weren't it? God.
Yeah, it is a bit.
We want the doom and gloom. We're here for doom and gloom,
I don't have
man.
that. That's the problem. I should have made one, but I'm
hashtag. Look, don't. Yesterday kind of just proved. Yesterday kind of just proved to me that, not that it proved it. It solidified everything that I've said about us for the last 15 months. The last 15 months is everything that I've said about it. I don't get it anymore. We were just chatting before we went live. I don't get it anymore. There's fans at the moment that aren't up in arms and love this. Like people that I would say are very, even people that I would say are very sensible people. People that someone's trying to attack me from my window. Like proper sensible people.
There's
People that I went
in Perch's house.
Oh, there is probably no. It's not.
There's a ghost in
very
Perch.
windy at the moment
It's
today.
the ghost of chairs past. The ghost of chairs past.
Yeah, like I'll be honest. I'm at the point where I don't care anymore, man. I don't care anymore. Like, look. And do you know what? This sounds really weird, and hear me out before I say it. I'm actually in a weird way annoyed that we won't get relegated this season. And my point being that is we don't deserve to be in this league anymore. The way we operate as a football club, the way we've allowed this manager to parade his agenda and his way of it and allowed that to happen, I don't get it. And the one thing I hear was brilliant. I read out some hashtag TikTok comments, by the way. TikTok comments are full of absolute lunatics. Basically, just read some of them out to the boys before. We can read them out later, but they're just so funny.
Yeah. We might get you to read some of them because there
were
very
some funny comments, man.
There's some fun.
From
But let's see
actual
who's in the house.
people. Yeah, go on.
Let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. It's a therapy session, somewhat. It's some sort of a therapy. We got side dancers in the house. Good to see her. The Sheriff YouTube member. Good to see her. Andrew Gregory YouTube member. Good to see her. Stu Boy YouTube member. Good to see her. Good to see her. We got Lily White Lane. Good to see her. Good to see her. Tweaky. Big up. Good to see her, Tweaky. Angus. Good to see her, mate. Good to see her, Angus. Hopefully you're well. We have Tom81 YouTube member. Good to see her. Good to see her. DMV forever. Good to see her. Afternoon, all truly dark days. Agreed. He's running every but a football business. Yep. Agreed. I knew we'd beat you and we should have scored. No, you shouldn't have scored 10.
Nah.
No, you shouldn't have scored 10. But you battered us. They battered us. Hi, Leo. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, homie. Good to see her. One team treated it like a derby and the other like any other away game. Correct. The only thing because I sat in that ground last night, and being that I had to sit in the Arsenal club level section, it meant I got to watch the game as a football fan rather than just as a Tottenham fan. And what I saw from Mikel Arteta coaching his football team, I'll get to the tactical point of why I saw a manager that saw that he had a few injuries in his team. So what he did was he set up his team to hide the weaknesses of his football team and bring out the rest of the strength of the team. One of which was he didn't have a full fit left back because Zinchenko has just come back for an injury. Cuvier is not the greatest and he has had no Calafiori in that role. So he had Lewis Skelly, almost like an alternate left winger, very far out wide. But Arteta's thinking, all right, this is a young kid that's never played in a North London derby before. So what I'll do is I'll get Declan Rice to tuck in as almost a third centre-back. So what that does is it allows Lewis Skelly to express himself as a left-back and it allows a bit of solidity. Our manager, Ange Postecoglou, defending with two players at the back. The one of the second goal, they broke the transition. Two players at the back. Of course, I had two Arsenal fans behind me. Of course, I was sitting in the Arsenal section. They were saying, why let Tottenham have this much of the ball? The moment that goal went in, that's why you let Tottenham have the ball. Because the moment Tottenham lose the ball and you transition on them, it's a goal. Surefire goal. And that is the difference between Mikel Arteta, who is a football manager and a football coach. He saw that Arsenal couldn't break down Tottenham. If they were so far in our half and they forced us back, they couldn't score. The way Arsenal would score against Tottenham is by letting them have a full sense of security, let them have the ball, use your pace. That is a football manager. He changed it mid-game. There was a massive change of tactics, and you could see that. Our manager, everything's fine here. Nothing to see here. And that is the difference between a football manager and a clown. Brian. Oh, we got Colin Crossamano. Good to see you, Colin. Good to see you, Colin. Good to see you.
Do you know what? I'm so heartbroken. I am so ashamed. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so dismayed. I look at the stuff that we do as content creators, and I look at the age range of people we get, i.e. people like Colin and people of that age, compared to my nephews and whatever at that age. I look at the different sex, race, everything. And I look at this right now and it's just sickening. It's just sickening. As I said when I went on We Are Tottenham TV yesterday, I don't care if you're super positive and you back Ange, you love Ange, you back Levy, you love Levy. I don't care. I don't care if you're like me and you're anti Ange and get. Listen, I've got huge doubts over the manager right now. Huge doubts. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. But I know for a fact we'll be here in 18 months at yet again. Whatever happens.
Yeah.
But all these people that want to be super duper positive or ultra negative, whatever way, no matter how you view the direction of the football club, the running of the football shop, the club as a business, as a football team, the main thing about Tottenham Hotspur is what goes on that green grass. And it does not matter. There is no positives there. Apart from when you say, Archie, do you know what? The only positive is, just like pre-season. Do you remember in pre-season, in the second half, when he rotation brought all the kids on and we were playing some great football, exciting. Yeah. Well, the only players that can hold their heads up high yesterday was Archie Gray.
Yeah.
Who is, mate, the Lily White Rose put a tweet together of snippets of Arsenal fans saying what an incredible talent Archie we have in Lucas Bergvall, Jed Spence, although he gave the ball away a bit. It's those players that aren't the first teamers that are showing passion for the badge.
That only been played because of the injuries. That only been played because of the injuries.
I don't recognise this football club. And like I said, it doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum of anything to do with this football club, whether it be the business deals, the ownership, the merchandise, wherever you stand, all that matters is what goes on that pitch for 90 minutes. And if anyone can say 5 points from 27 is acceptable, you're lying. If anyone can say that you would have thought by the mid-January, like bang on mid-January, Ipswich would have lost more games than us. Do remember, Ipswich hadn't won a game until they beat us on November the 10th. If you are accepting these performances, if you are accepting the lack of leadership, if you are accepting these senior players only looking at it as a paycheck, I refuse to call them players at the moment. If you look at these employees, like we're clients, if you are accepting what is going on that green pitch and thinking, yeah, do you know what? This is what I wanted. Things are going well. Then you are a liar. You are a category. I'm not going for fans anymore. I'm not. Just look on that pitch. It is unacceptable on every single level. This team, the team that played yesterday, the employees that were on the pitch, even without the injuries, we've got to take that away. That starting lineup, if that was our main starting lineup, and I went round to all Spurs fans and said, with this team here, is that as your main starting 11? Forget the injuries. Take it away. This is your starting 11. Where do you reckon this team will be in January? Not one of them would say 14th. Not one of them would say outside the top 10. But here we are, 14th, closer to a relegation battle than we are Europe. It's all lies. It's all lies. And as I said, until something is changed in this business club, until we don't get employees, we buy players, this football club is fucked. Fucked. And we've brought it on ourselves. We've allowed this to happen.
Yeah. We
have allowed this to systematically sit here and say, yeah, do you know what? It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Don't worry. This happens and this happens and this happens. And when I say we've all let this happen, I don't just mean people that want to say happy clappers, people want to say tourist fans, and the tourist fans is something that's really starting to piss me off. It's really starting to piss me off because I know a lot of international fans that will go to those games and show more passion than the match day going fans. We've all allowed this to happen. We have just sat back and gone, yeah, do you know what? It all sorted. I'm fuck off, Tottenham. Fuck off.
Yeah, fair.
I do not love my football club anymore. Business. I do not love the business club anymore.
I love Tottenham, but Tottenham doesn't love me.
I don't. Right now.
I don't.
Mate, I don't.
No, I don't. I agree with Brian. I don't. There's nothing that represents me at this football club that I go that represents who we are now. It's nothing, man. Like I just. So I don't mean to jump in. It is what it is.
No, jump in. This is a rant session.
But like, look, I know we're ranting it. Like, I'm just at that point where, for me, that people want this though. You see, like, certain pockets of fans love what we do. Absolutely love what we do. Like, it's not normal. And Brian was bang on, by the way. Everyone that is still supporting this manager right now, anyone, if any of them had said, if I'd said in the summer, by mid-January, we'll be sat 14th in the league, I'd have been called toxic, negative. You don't know Ange. You don't know the ball. You haven't got a clue. You're part of the problem. Blah, blah, blah. I'd have got all hells of abuse if in August I said by the 16th of January, we'd be sat 14th in the league. But now everyone just doubles down. It's like no one wants to agree with it, right? Does that make sense? It's like no one wants to just put their hands up and say, I got it wrong. Guys, I got it wrong. This manager isn't right for us. He's not good enough. But everyone just triples. It's past doubling down, by the way. This is like quadruple downing. This is like people go, these people just don't want to go, I got it wrong. I'm just so bored of it. I could see that from a mile off how that game was going to turn out. You could see it, couldn't you? We take a very
5 minutes in the game. I turned to my dad, who I was sitting with yesterday, and because my dad has actually seen Tottenham win trophies. He's always got that bit of optimism about him. He always thinks that Tottenham can still do it. He's always got a bit of hope. Whereas I've grown up in utter mediocrity. I turned to my dad 5 minutes into the game and I said, "We're getting battered, Dad. We're getting battered."
If Arsenal were good yesterday, and I thought Arsenal, for what they had, were very, very poor yesterday. If Arsenal were good yesterday, that finishes 5-1.
Yeah.
And it is a humiliating, humbling result. And I'm at that stage now, and I'll throw the picture out to you guys and the points out to you guys. This manager's living off a cup semi-final right now.
Yeah.
Let's be fair. Angus, come on, you guys, had all of the ball, but your finishing was atrocious yesterday.
Yeah,
what were you like? No, you weren't. Let's be fair. We were.
I'm going to agree with him. Not necessarily performance, tactically, because football is about tactics. Tactically, they were excellent.
Tactically outclassed us. Agreed.
Performance-wise, they weren't the best, but tactically, there was Tottenham could have played yesterday for another 4 hours.
We could be going all the way through the whole weekend, and we
would still be playing now, and we still wouldn't have scored.
There
was no chance. And you know what? I saw Tottenham fans yesterday digging out Kinski.
It's mental, isn't it?
The whole week, they were saying Kinski's better than Vicario. Vicario's in the mud. Vicario's now the number 2.
So emotional when it comes to... do you know what? You're right.
He's a 21-year-old kid that's never played in a derby before. Yeah. And you're digging him out.
I don't even
think...
He weren't the issue, right? Let's be fair. No. He had a couple of bad moments, and people will argue about the second goal that he probably should have saved it. Right? But if you watch that back, everyone go back and watch that second goal. Do you know what happened, which put him massively off? And I'm not giving him an excuse, but do you know what happened? Ball came in, shot one Trossard, good shot. It bounces in front of him. So he's ready to make the save, but the ball bounces in front of him. And I'm not making an excuse for him.
That's a very difficult shot to save when it bounces right in front of you.
When it bounces literally a meter in front of him, half a meter in front of him.
Changes the whole direction.
And it changed the direction slightly and it goes in. Look, the fact is the blame always seems to be lying on individual results, on like the wrong people. Like for me, Kulusevski, for me, everyone talks about our great player Kulusevski.
I love Kulusevski.
I thought he was atrocious.
He was
atrocious yesterday.
Nothing to defend yesterday. He was atrocious.
But
he was
do you know
terrible.
But do you know what makes it worse, right? All I hear from people is it's James Maddison's fault. James Maddison's fault. All the time. It's Maddison's that's the issue. It's always seemed like, look at the second half. That was the reason why Maddison doesn't start games. Hang on a minute. You've basically dumped a creative midfielder into a midfield that has no midfield. We asked Lucas Bergvall, a kid, to basically do the doggy work in midfield.
Yeah.
What poor management is that, by the way?
Yeah.
You basically said to a young lad whose first season into the Premier League, by the way, his first derby, he didn't play in the first game.
No.
His first derby.
And he worked his arse off.
I thought
you can't knock his effort. You can't knock his effort.
I thought he was poor, but it wasn't his fault.
No, absolutely. You never blame the kid.
I'm not blaming him because he was left out to dry in that second half.
Yeah.
Basically going, go on, lad, you do all the job whilst Odegaard, Partey.
He was a one-man midfield in that second half. We're going to get to this super chat. Thank you so much, a user, for the £2 super chat saying Ange only gets sacked when we're knocked out of Europa. I disagree with you. I think once we're knocked out of the Carabao Cup, I think that's when he loses his job.
Carabao Cup is like in theory now the only realistic opportunity we're going to win a
anything.
Get back into Europe.
Sava said this earlier in his pre-recorded video. Sava can say it because Sava's going to come on in a second.
Okay.
The coffee company is we've got an all-star panel today somehow. Forget about winning anything. We can't even string 3 good results together.
We can't
let alone win a bit of silverware.
It's got as bad as we can't even string 4 or 5 passes together anymore.
Yeah.
Like we lose the ball so much.
It was a good finish. It was a really good finish. Where do we go from here, Brian? Where do we go from here? Oh, we've got Mr. Sava is in here. He's here.
Where do we go from here? Big up, Sava, bro. Where do we go from here? Fucked if I know. I know. I know. What are the clients going to do about it? Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not using footballing terms anymore. What are the clients going to do for this business? What are they going to facilitate? What are they going to watch happen?
Yeah.
What are the employees that only see us as a paycheck? Do you know what the players now? We have players that are literally like at home that used to be on the rock and roll and just used to sit there and wait for their benefits to come in. This is all it is a paycheck. Oh, let's go training and run around for 2 hours doing aimless shit. And then when it comes to actually doing our job, let's run around like we can't be asked or bothered. And then we got no leadership because the manager doesn't change or adapt. Sorry, I said manager. The head of the
shot for that one.
Then what is this? What is the business owner going to do? What is the business owner going to do? Say that we're going to back, and I was talking about this with Perchy. They have said that they're going to back the head employee.
Yeah,
he's the man. Now, whether we like it or not, whether we trust him or not, if you're going to talk the talk and he's your man, there's this thing. I think we should all pay attention to this thing in January. It's called a window, and the idea of the window is to buy more employees.
Is it double glazed?
The head employee, do more stuff on that pitch to help the clients. Fuck this business.
Yeah.
Fuck this club. Let it burn. I don't care. I don't care. I fell in love with Tottenham Hotspur that was blessed with top employees. No, they were players. They were players. Vinnie Samways, Justin Edinburgh, David Kerslake, David Howes, Paul Allen. I'll go back further. May not have been the greatest technical people, but you know what they did? Worked their fucking socks off for the badge.
Yep.
Blood, sweat and tears, body on the line. We're gonna. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll stay behind after training and go in the ice chamber. Maybe I'll go in. Maybe I'll have a nice dip in the pool and show with this great day at the office. Oh, look, I'm having chicken and avocado salad. Fuck off. Get down the pub again. Get pissed and start fucking playing.
Oh no, it's got even worse. Before we bring,
God,
we're going to talk
business.
God, we're
business.
going to have ranty Nick.
Business. We are a business.
Before Sava, I talked about tactically how Arsenal set up yesterday because I finally got to see their manager set up, knowing they've got a kid that's never played in a North London derby. He put him really quite far forward and pivoted Declan Rice to be a shield, basically to say, it's okay that you're not experienced. You've got our top man looking after you. Express yourself. He hid that weakness, that potential weakness. But from our standpoint, we say our manager, it's basically like Hannibal Lecter. Or Professor James Moriarty in Sherlock Holmes. He's like, I'm going to expose your weaknesses, sunshine. I'm going to expose you. I'm going to stick a fish hook in you and show them how weak you are. We're abusing our own players tactically, aren't we, Sava? Welcome to the show. It's debut for Sava. I know, second show.
I know. To think that I invited Ben on once a week on my show and I've never had an invite. I have to invite myself.
We're too small for you, Sava. We're too small.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you know what? It's almost like I'll tell you what I've started watching. I'm not sure if I like it yet. I've started watching Superman and Lois, the BBC TV series, right? And it's almost like, and I'll tell you why I say that. It's almost like everyone knows that kryptonite is what Ange fears the most. And it's like every single manager throughout the week goes, right, let's go and buy as much kryptonite as possible because we know what to do to nullify this absolutely shit manager.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yesterday, let's have this right? Let's have this right. Arsenal fans at the moment, not all of them, are going, Arteta is dreadful. He's got to go. His tactics, we're shit. I'm looking at Arteta going, you're a tactical genius. Right, I'm looking at him going, you, sir, are the greatest tactician that has ever played football, right? Yeah. Because compared to Ange, he is. And do you know what? I did a breakdown this morning on Big Up, and it's not people keep. I think the simplistic fan amongst us, I call it that. People will hate me. I don't care. I'm at that stage. I don't give a shit. The simplistic fan that just goes, yay, Tottenham, yay. They don't understand that, yes, we've got injuries, but when you have injured players, if your tactics are solid, you're still difficult to beat. The players come into the same tactics, into the same shape, into the same mold, and you're difficult to beat. Now, I'll give you an example of that, Ben. Yeah. Bournemouth, the other night against Chelsea, have got 9 players out injured.
Yep.
Right?
Bournemouth more than us, by the way. That's more than us.
More than us. But Bournemouth have not lost for 7 Premier League games, and they've got their 2 strikers out injured. They've got 3 defenders out injured, 4 midfielders out injured. They've got their first choice goalkeeper who was cup-tied for the game in terms of Kepa, right? Bournemouth, 10 points clear of Spurs, 9 injuries. But Spurs, it's just injuries. Look, before I hand you over to that Emerson Royale loving, car driving,
bring back Emerson Royale. Bring him back.
What I don't understand, we're watching this game, and certain things like what Brian just said there, spot on. Do you know what? I don't think all our players are the best players in the world, but passion, hunger, energy, drive, it costs nothing. And for me, I'm watching these players and thinking, you don't want to play for the manager. They're not playing for the manager.
Yeah.
And Arsenal, I mean, the first 20 minutes, I mean, I'll disagree with Perch on this one. Everyone thinks the same. I thought Arsenal in that first half were absolutely superb. I thought Arsenal, it was men v boys. They destroyed us tactically. Yes, I agree with Perchy on the finishing, but I think there's a difference between not being able to finish and not playing well. Martin Odegaard, for all our fans calling him the ghost, he ripped us apart in that first half.
He did.
No, I agree
His
with that.
range of passing,
It was silk yesterday.
his corners, his free kicks. This man ripped us apart. And you know what? We sat there, we had no answer. And then I'm going to call him Nick's manager. I've decided that Ange Postecoglou is Nick's manager, right? Do you know what Nick's manager did at half-time? He takes off 2 natural central midfielders, puts on a winger stroke forward who's crap in Brennan Johnson, and a playmaker in Maddison. So now you're starting the second half with 3 number 10s, if you will. And then Arsenal just went, we'll just go through the middle of them. We'll just go through the middle of them. And fans are going, we tried.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? What has to happen, gentlemen? What has to happen for everybody to realise that this manager is fucking diabolical?
Nick.
What has to happen? Relegation?
Yeah.
10 defeats in a row? What has to happen? Because Perchy, I sent to you just now, didn't I? Me and you were just WhatsApping just now. The screenshots of people going, he's only 18 months in. Yeah, we should be seeing some progression in 18 months.
Yeah.
He's only 18 months in. And if he was backed, oh, fuck off. If he was backed, this is the manager we've chosen to back of all the horses we've had. That's like me saying, I've dated Margot Robbie. I've dated Megan Fox. I've dated Selma Hayek. But you know what? I'm going to stick with Susan Boyle. It's just ridiculous.
She's got a lovely voice.
You would don't make out like you wouldn't stick with Susan Boyle over those two. You're an absolute fraud, you are.
Nick, before you start going on, I just need to go. I've got a work meeting, but I will say, it looks like you are on your route to pick up one of the employees to do one of those drive home videos for extra content. So let's go pick up an employee and drive them home and ask them pathetic questions. Like, did you?
I said it last night. I said this to you last night. I'd rather, when we did the Squid Game things, we got the old Biker Grove, the old spuggy me eyes, because then I wouldn't have to watch that nonsense anymore.
Nick,
I'm out. See you later on. Football club business is dead. Sorry, the business club is alive. Fuck Tottenham. And basically, fuck Levy. I will see you in April. And believe me, I will see you.
Say
and
it. Say Ange out.
I'll say Ange out right now. Ange fucking out. The whole fucking thing go. Every single thing. Everything. Fuck Tottenham. Fuck Tottenham.
Yalla, Aki. Yalla.
Take it easy, Dagul.
Nick.
And speaking of Squid Games, I've got this little clip.
You're at what position to be in, trying to think, you're trying to listen, you're trying to...
What is the way you fell over is amazing.
Nick, should we put out a YouTube video, me, you, and Susan Boyle in the most uncomfortable threesome of all time?
Yeah. I'm sure Ben's already probably done it in the back video.
I just got
superimpose our heads to it.
I've only got that.
You've got to get more of those, by the way.
I can't get more of those.
That's better than watching Spurs, isn't it?
Can we? I think we need to give Ben a challenge. You've got a month to get as many edits of Barry collapsing to the ground. You know the one when the whole thing explosions and the loop goes off.
Because I've got plenty of Sava ones being him, Peter Griffin, because I like making Sava Peter Griffin because it's hilarious. Barry's always falling. You're next, Perch. Next, Perch. We've got a couple of super chats before we go over to. We got Leo has been a member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Yeah, great stuff on the espresso. We've got AU who has said Levy don't care about cups, he cares about money. Thank you so much for the 2 super chats you've made. Don't care about cups, he cares about money. Declan Rice was like Uncle Ben to the young. Yes, he was. He was absolutely fantastic yesterday.
How good was he though, Ben?
He was
How
fantastic.
good was that youngster?
He was
Lewis
so
Skelly
good.
was a very, very good
By the
player.
way, you do know that Lewis Skelly is not a left back.
Left mid, isn't he, or midfielder?
He's an attacking midfielder by trade.
Yep. And finally, Alan has become a member of the channel. Thank you so much, Adam. Big up to you, sir. Thank you so much. And if you have only just watched this show because I've got the viewing magnet that is Sava, please, if you've never watched it before, please subscribe to my... You're doing that. You had 500 people watching you earlier, Sava. I've got... Yeah. Skelly was incredible
Well, it's
last
all right
night.
Until Sava moved his arms around, I thought he was delivering milk tray. He looked like he had the old polo on, and he was delivering milk tray to people. You know, I thought we were going to.
At least he delivered.
Yeah, and also breaking news: no one picked up on this. Sava and Perchy disagreed.
I can't believe it. Oh wait,
Sorry,
I've got a
you're
video
driving
for
around
this.
like an Uber driver.
I've got a video for this. I've got a video. Sava and Perchy finally disagreed. Big up.
Yeah.
And Perchy sat
It's
down.
hard to
He's bought a chair.
disagree when we're
He's
both
bought a
right,
chair
isn't it?
finally. He's bought a chair. Sava and Perchy's disagreeing. End it. End the world. End the world
stream,
today.
Dave. End the stream.
Oh my God.
I came on here for a laugh. I didn't come on to talk about Tottenham Hotspur, Benjamin. What are we doing here? This is nonsense.
This is what we're doing here.
Okay. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense, this is.
That's what Tottenham are doing. You are the personification of what Tottenham
You are, to
now.
be fair, going down.
Nick, you are
You
Tottenham.
are.
You are Tottenham. Nah,
It's all
The
your
most
fault.
Spursy human being ever.
You died on Squid Games, and
true.
now Tottenham are dying. It's all your fault, Barry. You're the problem. You're the problem.
Yeah, but Emerson Royale still won a trophy
Oh,
for Harry
here
Kane.
we go.
So
Here
stick
we
it up
go.
your ass.
Oh,
Stick
God,
it
here
up
we
your
go.
ass. Stick it up your ass. Emerson Royale.
No,
better
do you
than
know the
Harry
worrying
Kane.
thing here? The worrying thing here, right, is for as much as we all gave Nick shit, I would rather see Emerson Royale at right back than I think Porro is an atrocious right back. He's a very good footballer, and I don't blame him. But defensively, I've never seen anyone leave their back post so exposed as Pedro Porro. But
You
Nick,
put it on your video earlier, Sava, and I wish I took a picture of this at the time for their goal when they went forward, and
I'll send you a picture now.
You just saw the two defenders, and Porro and Spence were up front. It's madness.
Yeah, well, actually, it's Philly 2109 in the chat or whatever his number is at the end. Because where's my? Oh, I can't wait to play that. Oh, we done you, mate. We done you twice. Emerson Royale is making Inter look stupid now. He's making us all look stupid.
Honestly, the obsession is mad. You're as bad as the Ange
Don't
cult.
you start. Don't you
You're
start.
as bad as
Percy,
the
with
Ange
your-
cult.
Your obsession with Football Manager. Your obsession with Football Manager.
Mate,
Football
doing
Manager
wonders,
with a
mate.
team that plays in red, Perchy, or have you got sacked again?
No,
Yeah.
You got sacked
we're at
again or
Bayern
what?
Munich,
What's
my
going
friend.
on?
We're at Bayern Munich doing wonders, mate.
This
Of
picture.
course you are. Someone that plays in red. Someone that plays in red.
Look at this picture from the game. Yeah, look
It's shocking.
look at it. Anyone that thinks that is good, look at it. That should be in the Louvre.
See, Ben,
That
do you
should
know
be in
what?
the Louvre.
Ben, if we look at this, right,
Yeah.
as much as, Basuma, who I thought had a good first half until the mistake, right?
Yeah.
When a central midfielder gives the ball away there, right? Yes, it's not acceptable, but he should never have both fullbacks higher up the pitch than he is with only two defenders. It is criminal. And these fans go, but with better players, what will mean is we'll be a little bit better, but still shit.
You need
Can't stand him. Can't stand
Luka. But to be able to hold the ball like that, Savvy, you need Luka Modric, Moussa Dembele, Paul Gascoigne, Glenn Hoddle.
yeah.
You need those players. Johan Cruyff. You need players that basically never lose the ball. That's because the moment you transition, I had people were saying that. I'll repeat it again. The two Arsenal fans that were sitting behind me. Why are you letting Tottenham having so much of the ball? Why? Because of that. The moment Tottenham lose the ball, it's basically a penalty. It's basically a penalty. You're through on
Did
goal.
you see my analysis this morning, Ben, on Big Up? My analysis,
it wouldn't load.
Every single time Arsenal crossed the ball in, you saw that our back four was never in a straight line.
Yeah.
Our back post, there's never anybody marking it. We're all tucked in. The tactics, I know there's so many football fans that say, I don't care about tactics. You've got to care about tactics. Tactics are what drive the team. And unfortunately, we've got a manager that he's the worst tactician I've ever seen. Ever. I would rather have Neil Warnock or Ian Holloway than this guy. This guy is dreadful. He is pound for pound the worst manager.
I'd rather have Perchy.
I'd rather have Perchy.
Hey, I'll do a better job than this guy. This guy can't. This guy doesn't know how to set a team up. It's mental. I'm not even taking the piss. I've never seen anything like it. And then as we brought it up at half time, and as I mentioned earlier, half time basically saying to Lucas Bergvall, going, "You're the one that's got to stop all of the onslaught now on your own." Like, what are we like? What a way to basically put a young lad under all that level of like unacceptable pressure. Basically going, God, Bergvall, you've got to stop it all. You've got to stop it all. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
I've got another picture. I took this picture yesterday when no, it's not this one. Where the hell has it gone? Recent.
We don't want that picture, Ben. Thank you.
No, you don't want that picture. But where's it gone? What are we doing? Oh no, it's not doing it. It's not doing it. That's fine. I'll get it somewhere else. Here we go. Send it earlier in our group, but if I can find it. This better be good, this picture, Ben. Otherwise, it won't be. It'll be shocking because I'm not a good photographer. Download.
Why have they closed the road? Why have you closed the road, you absolute morons? Fuck's sake. Sorry,
Here we
everybody.
go.
They closed the road. They closed the road.
Are you an Uber driver?
No, I'm not an Uber driver.
Are you an Uber Eats delivery driver?
No.
I took this picture when we were on the attack yesterday. The player you're missing is Richarlison, which realistically, Richarlison. Look at the way we're set up there. Look at that line. Look at it.
Do you know the irony? Do you know the irony, though?
Look at it. Look at it.
Ben, the irony. Ben, the irony of the last two games. The irony of the last two games. Timo Werner's come on, ran down the wing, put it into the side netting, and Richarlison's tried to win a foul off Raya, and they've done more than Sonny
was that, by the way?
game.
That was embarrassing.
And they haven't even done anything.
I'm going to disagree with Perchy again. No, I can't. I can't. Perchy, I saw you say this last night. When he went up for that challenge with Raya, and then he looked around. If you watch, Richarlison looks for the ref and then goes, "Oh." It's like, you're 6'2" or whatever he is, 6'1".
Embarrassing.
What are you doing? If somebody walked up to you in the street and pushed you in the chest, you wouldn't go, "Oh."
I fell over outside the Emirates on my way back, and I've really hurt myself. It hurts to cough at the moment. Even I didn't fall over like Richarlison, and I fell on concrete. I've still got the marks on my hands because it was yesterday. I've really hurt myself. I fell over and I've turned my ankle. Even I didn't do that.
I've got a question I need some help with, guys.
Yeah.
It's ACCA related. Everyone likes
yes.
ACCA.
Yes, I like this.
So I had a 6-team ACCA starting yesterday. 5 of my teams won. All 5 won last night.
Yeah.
And the 6th game tonight is Wrexham away at Shrewsbury.
Oh, here we go.
At the moment, the cash out is 350.
Yeah.
If Wrexham win the game tonight, the cash out if the actual cash out is 950. What would you do?
Stay in.
I take the money.
Stay in. Are you mad?
Take the money.
Wrexham are flying, and Shrewsbury are all over the place at the moment this season.
See, yeah, Shrewsbury I think are bottom 3, but they are at home.
Look, it's your money. You make the call. I stick with that first person.
I want to say congratulations to Lord Rodney Trotter on his youngster arriving. That's a picture of the little youngster.
Don't make
sunshine.
If it's a boy or a girl, whatever your young baby is, please don't make them a Spurs fan. Don't do it.
He's going to get them to support Barcelona.
If it's a boy or a girl, if it's a boy or a girl, what else is it going to be, Sava?
Nick, it's 2025. There's like 4,000 genders.
Let's not go down this route, Barryson. Because otherwise,
non-binary unicorns.
If we do this, Nick, this is going to be the state of my YouTube channel.
I'm not having it. I'm not having
I want a YouTube channel tomorrow.
Yeah,
he's
like
driving to Milan to get Chicken Royale back. Yes, yes.
God, honestly, what is?
I got a grandson with a Plymouth kit. Correct.
Good,
Beautiful bouncing boy. Great stuff. Great stuff. 76.
Have you named him? Have you named him Ange?
No, I think he called him David. David Jason.
David
Jason.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. Sorry, sorry, Ben.
That went way over your head.
I was like, isn't David Jason? Yeah, got it. Sorry. Yeah.
But a question though for you, Rodney Trotter.
Is he better than Brian Hill?
What is this person doing in front of me?
Yes, he's better than
I'd have
Brian
Hill right now in this team.
100%.
Brian Hill right
Brian Hill's better than any winger we've got in the league in our team.
He is.
Oh my God.
I would. It's mad. Our best wingers at the moment are currently playing one at Leeds and one at Girona. Let that sink in.
My boy Bobby. But big up Robbie G. Good to see you, bud.
Jamie Donnelly down at the Orient Perch.
He's called Noah. Good name. Solid name. He's going to have a good arc, this boy. He's going to have a good arc.
Congratulations, Lord Rodney Trotter, on the birth of Noah.
Yes.
We'll leave it like that in case I offend anyone. Not that I care if not that I care if I offend anyone either. So it doesn't really matter either way. But I thought I'd do the party political broadcast. You know.
In Nick's
I've actually got that. I've got that video as well, Barry. I've got this video as well. Your party political broadcast.
I still love you.
That's amazing. What have I just
You know what? For Nick, there are 3 genders in the world. There's male, female, and there's Emerson Royals. That's all there is in this world.
Yes.
The love is just baffling, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Oh,
I would still have Emerson Royale. I would still have him because at least he could defend.
Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, no, I've had to take on the content coming out of this club because Emerson's gone now. No one else is putting out this type of content that people are laughing at, are they? You know, apart from on the football pitch. But I've had to take on the mantle. Don't you? And anyway, Ben, we need a new video because I don't know who that person is in that video, but he was one fat bastard. So I don't think you can't have that geezer in there anymore. You need a new one. We need skinny.
Yeah. I need skinny Barry.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it too much on a football side, but still not serious? Is it too much to ask? All I want is a Redknapp-esque manager.
Yes.
With players of the ilk of. I'm not even talking about winning leagues. I want Aaron Lennon types, Michael Dawson types, Tommy Huddleston types, Jermaine. I just want people that when they played, I didn't think, I'm utterly embarrassed of this football club. I just wanted
some excitement, Sava. When Aaron Lennon used to get the ball, everyone used to get up there. So he hadn't even. He's like, something's going to happen now.
Yeah, the
ball gets to one of our forwards and you go,
you know what will happen? We'll beat Everton. Right? Fingers crossed. We'll beat
Will
Everton,
we?
and people will go,
Will we?
Ange is back. Ange ball.
Do you really think we're beating Everton though? They got a new
No.
manager. David Moyes.
4 of our next 5 games, 4 of the next 5
in the bottom 3
are against the bottom 7. 3 are in the bottom 4, right?
Yeah.
This run of games is what could be that saves Ange. But how funny that if we beat Ipswich, Everton, and the other one is Leicester, everyone will go, see, he just needed time because we're playing 3 of the worst 4 teams in the Premier League.
Yeah.
This guy is an utter charlatan. He is the Nick of managers. He's the Nick of managers.
What? Whoa! What have I ever done wrong to deserve these? To put me in the bracket with fucking Ange Postecoglou and his nonsense that he's serving up?
I don't know. I just feel like
what
because we
deserve?
shared a magical night together in Liverpool that we can have this banter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had to share the freaking magical night with that one up there, snoring all night. Fucking ridiculous. You set yourself up with Haz looking all beautiful, two sexy souls. I got old Perchy squeezing into his suit that he hadn't tried on because I had to go and pick it up for him, and then he's snoring and farting all night. Unbelievable.
I miss Haz.
I'm staying in that hotel tomorrow night. By the way, I'm staying in that hotel the same one tomorrow night.
Yes,
Why?
he does. He does.
I'm going to
Why
Liverpool
would you do it to
with
yourself?
2 mates. I'm going to Liverpool with 2 mates. And I decided that while I'm up there, I'm going to interview some Everton fans and Liverpool fans. So I'm going to stay in that hotel. And then in the evening, I'm going to go to the place we went to before.
Okay. We got the message from
make sure you don't send anything on Instagram. Someone will be in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicholas.
Someone's not allowed to have fun.
That's not. We don't talk anymore. Stop talking.
What?
Yeah.
Stop talking. Talking about what? About me.
Mute him. There you go.
Mute him.
We've got a message from the reptile keeper. Big up. And sell Bissouma and Bentancur and use that for money for a proper DM. He doesn't play with one.
Yeah.
He doesn't play with one. So a lot of the time, Sava and Perchy would get this the most. So you don't know Ange. You don't know how he plays football. You don't understand him. I understand him enough to. He's been here for 18 months and he's never played a defensive midfielder once. He's not gone. He's sold the only ones we had.
I understand Ange. I understand him. He's a shit football manager.
Yes.
I understand him. He's the worst football manager in the Premier League currently.
Yeah.
I genuinely think we could swap Ange with any of the 90 other managers in the Premier League and they would do a better job than this guy. Genuinely. Yeah. And he's lucky that he's at Tottenham and not at Brentford, Fulham. Because if he was at any of those football clubs, he relegates them. And
if I offered you Scott Parker right now, would you take him?
Yes.
I'd take him.
Yes.
Sava, go to the...
If you offered me, would you take me? Would you take me, Perchy?
I'd take Phil Parkinson from Wrexham.
Yeah.
I would. I think this manager is the worst manager I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I think he is that bad.
Do you know what really annoys me? Because all I hear is, well, if you get rid of him, you've got to have Ryan Mason. I'd have Ryan Mason right now. I think Ryan Mason tactically would set us up better.
Tim Sherwood. Get me Tim Sherwood.
Sherwood. I'd look at any of the panelists, or I'd look at any of the panelists on TNT Sport yesterday. I'd go to Peter Crouch and go, Crouch, can you take us on to the end of the season? Because I genuinely think Peter Crouch could tactically deal with us better. Like, it's that mad.
I would have Harry Redknapp. I want Harry Redknapp as the main manager till the end of the season. Get Tim Sherwood as his number 2 to do the tactical side of the game, and get a bunch of other coaches. They would do a better job.
Yeah,
just bring back Adebayo. I want everyone to who they would rather. So Kuva would rather have Sarah Jessica Parker. Yes. Tamworth manager, Christian Gross, Scotty Parker and Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane's got a job at Ferencváros, so he's well done to him.
Is he on
He's at Ferencváros, yeah. Mike Bassett, Mr. Bean, Mr.
You know
Bean.
who I'd have, Ben? I don't know if any of you watch this. I'd have Dave the Coaches from Gavin and Stacey.
Dave Coaches.
I'd have
Yes.
Dave coaches.
Michael Carrick's a good shout. Lady Penelope. Yes, Parker. Lady Penelope chauffeur.
Someone's put Kevin and Perry.
Yes, Kevin and Perry. I would have them. Yes.
Mike
Yes.
Bassett. We're playing 4-4 effing 2.
Yes.
Get him in. Get him
Vinnie
in.
Jones. Frankie Boyle.
Yeah.
Jack and Victor. All your answers. My mum's cat. My mum's cat.
Mum's cat.
Yes.
My mum
my
could
mum's
manage.
cat.
She's been dead for 5 years. My mum could do a better job.
My mum could do a better job, and she has no clue about football at all.
I think I trumped
Gazza.
there with mine not being alive. But okay,
I was gonna
Ben,
say, yeah. What is this? What is this top trumps? We've got a dead mum and another mum that's alive. What are we doing here? What the fuck?
What are we doing
I'd
here?
bring
here?
Well, the
Kessie
same as Spurs. None of us
Yeah.
know, Barry. If Spurs are going to be a banter club, why should we as fans take this seriously?
Yeah.
If we're
Yeah,
going to be
I
a banter
agree.
club,
Serena Weigman. I'd have the manager of the US.
That's true,
team,
Sammy. You're right. You're right.
Emma
what's
Hayes.
Emma Hayes. I'd have her. Ted Lasso. Nessa from Gavin
I'd
and
have
Stacey.
Nessa. I'd have Nessa from Gavin and Stacey. Should
Any
score
fucking one.
Oh.
Just get him a
Hey,
Tom and Jerry.
what's going on? Where's the defence gone?
Oh my god!
I'd
I've just
have
seen the next
all
one. Oh
No,
my god!
not Jimmy
Oh.
Snow. Too
Oh,
far.
God.
Too far. Borat. Laurel
Oh.
and Hardy. We've got Laurel and Hardy. We've got
Oh,
Ange and
no.
Ryan Mason in charge, and that guy from
Who
Hibernian
else?
that was sacked.
Who else? Who else can we
Mr.
have?
Bean,
We could have. Who was
Basil
it? Who was it?
Brush.
That we should have. Europe, didn't she? So it's
Do you
no
know-
different than Ange doing it, you know.
You know
So-
what? It's that bad. I'd have Chirpy in charge.
Chirpy.
I'd have
Nah,
Chirpy in the
nah,
goal
nah.
one. I'd have that thing in charge. Like,
Ab-
why
Abba
not?
know how to win in
Oh,
Europe. Can we get
oh,
Abba?
Abba
Oh,
would
He
do
did
it.
it.
that thing in
Oh,
charge.
Trish Stratus.
Who is Trish Stratus? Who is that?
Oh, she's hot.
She's
wrestler,
a
isn't it?
female
Wrestler.
wrestler.
She's hot.
Wrestler.
Or she was hot.
She's a
was hot.
female sports entertainer. Riley Reid.
Who's Riley
MJF.
Sweep.
Sooty and Sweet.
If we have Sooty and
Stevie
Sweep, can we
Wonder.
find a job for little cousin Scampy too? We've got.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah.
Can
Jen.
I just say, Ange Postecoglou, that Bonnie Blue, because the amount of
Oh my
times that
God.
she's been over the last few weeks, Ange must be the same. no?
Yeah.
Oh my
At least,
god!
yeah. At least
Oh
they
my
might get up for
God.
Riley Reid in the dugout. Yes. My
Bonnie
name is Paul Heyman.
Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips as a co-manager. Jesus.
Yeah.
Florida
we get
man. Florida
effed every
man.
week, don't we, Percy? So we might as well enjoy ourselves while doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking-
Ian Beale. Yep. Yep.
Oh, no,
Mr.
what's happening?
Blobby. The sheriff. Get the sheriff in charge. Skippy the kangaroo.
What is
Rigsby.
What is going on?
You
This
know
is-
what? I miss.
You will, Ben.
Ollie Skip would do a thing in this team at this moment in time. Ollie Skip would do a job.
What are we doing
Hang
here?
on, I'm just thinking. Why don't we get Charles Manson in
We
charge?
got Charles Manson.
Right, and we can just have another cult. We'll just go from one cult to the next. We can have
Yeah.
Charles
Oh,
Manson. Who else is a
John
cult leader?
Cena.
Who's a famous cult leader?
Oh, what was
Charles
that?
Manson.
No, there was that other.
Yeah,
What was the?
no, I'm saying other than
Oh.
Charles Manson.
Che Guevara.
No, what was
Che
the guy?
Guevara.
Yeah, no, what was the guy that went?
Katie Hopkins. Bring in Katie
Oh,
Hopkins.
I'd have Katie Hopkins. She'd sort it right out.
If we got Casey Hopkins as our manager, Nick's mum would be right up. So it'd be like, all right, I'm
Oh
supporting
my god!
Tottenham.
Oh my god! We haven't had a mum update, have we? We need to have a
No,
mum
we haven't
update
recently.
for those. Oh my god! Right, so
Jim
Friday
Jones,
on
that's
Friday.
it. Jim Jones, that's the cult leader I was thinking of. Jim
Ted
Jones.
Bundy, Jim Jones,
Oh,
Sam
so,
Allardyce,
Ben,
Lord Kitchener.
Ben, you're not even going to believe this. I'll tell you afterwards. I don't think I can say it on stream what she said to my
No.
kids. Honestly,
John Cena is a no-go. You can't see him. I take Ant and Dec, Vinnie Jones, Mary Poppins. Good afternoon, Flower Power. Good to see you. Good to see you.
How many messages until James Flower mentions Son? How many times? I reckon his very next message will talk about Son and how bad a captain.
How
he is.
crap is Human Son?
Oh, I'll
Wes
tell you what, though.
Watson.
Take the goal away yesterday. Son is awful. He is the weakest player I think I've ever. He gets blown on and he falls over.
Sava, you can't say it. You
dreadful.
can't. Sava, you can't say that. I said that yesterday on We Are Tottenham TV, and the pylon on me. Oh, why are you attacking Son? Because he's shit. That's why I'm attacking
Jar
Son.
Jar
What do you mean? I'm not attacking him. It's crazy.
The question: who's got the bigger coal, Son
Rez.
or Ange?
Both. I think that'd be a great fight. The Colt of Ange,
the Son versus
Paul
the
or
Ange.
Barry.
Let them like a kind of, like in TV shows like The Last Kingdom or Vikings, where you have those epic battle
Hunger
scenes
Games.
on fields.
Now,
We'll have
Hunger Games.
one on this side with a Sun flag, one on that side with an Ange flag, and let them just destroy each other so we can have our football club back.
Yeah. Che Guevara.
A bit like Bulldog at school.
NF
Everyone just
is
charging at each other.
NF is like saying I would rip your
Please.
arm off for
Yes,
Arteta.
please.
I
I
would
want
rip
Arteta.
your arm off for Arteta right now. That is a proper football manager. Yes, he's
Ben,
not perfect.
don't
Yes,
do this.
he might not
Don't
get
do
you over the line, but he's a proper tactician and he's a student of the game. He sets Arsenal
Do you
up.
know what's funny? Arsenal are second in the league, and they're all arguing over whether they should sack their manager or not.
If they win their game in hand, they're only going to be 4 points off Liverpool. And as my Uber driver said yesterday, Liverpool don't usually finish strongly in the league, and Arsenal are only getting started. So if Liverpool have a poor end to the season and Arsenal keep going, they will win the league. They're only 4 points off them.
You know what?
It's madness.
Ben, I'm going tonight to see Jimmy Carr live.
Yeah.
Oh, what a guy.
And when he asks people to sending messages, I'm going to WhatsApp in and say, "Hi, Jimmy. Don't know if you like football. Any chance you'd like to take the Tottenham Hotspur job?" I really want to see what he says. I'd take Jimmy Carr. At least it'll be funny.
Just in. Yes. Bring in
I've been on stage with Jimmy Carr.
Yeah?
I went to one of his events and he went, "Oh, does anyone want to come up?" So I was sat on stage with Jimmy Carr doing this like skit thing. Nah, that guy, he's such a nice bloke as well. So I spoke after the thing. He was like, "Oh no, brilliant, well done for coming up. Like you did it in front of like a whole audience." I was like, "Nah, fuck it, why not?" I thought it was a laugh.
Oh, mate,
cool story,
cool
story there, Perchy. Cool story there, Perchy. I've got a better story about you, Perchy, but we won't go there live. We'll talk about it.
Oh God.
Right.
Barry's called for violence today.
Just quickly, do you know what was funny yesterday before the game was the number of people coming into my show going, Arsenal are in free fall. Bearing in mind they'd not lost a league game in 10.
Oh yeah, free fall.
They're now 11 league games unbeaten, and we're going, Arsenal, this is the best time to play them. Are people not looking in our own house before they're looking into next door? It is. People are saying to me today, "Oh, but second half, what? I don't remember their keeper doing anything."
Yeah,
I don't. Odegaard, by the way, missing that sitter. Odegaard made the score look respectable. Odegaard should have buried that. Yeah. Oh God, Spurs!
Hit the like, please hit the like. And if you haven't subbed before, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers because that would really help us out a lot. Please, if you've never subscribed, it'd be really helpful if you can subscribe. We'll try our best. We sometimes do a bit of football content here, but that would really help us out if you could give us a sub. It might be a bit shaky lately, but the legendary physician Dr. Tottenham turned up right on cue yesterday. Yes, they do.
You do know that Dominic Calvert-Lewin hasn't scored in 16 games.
That's your boy, Dom Calvert-Lewin is your boy, Perch.
What are you saying, Perchy? Go on. What are you saying?
If you're a betting man, I would put I'll put a little wager on Calvert-Lewin scoring past us on the weekend. I'm just saying.
Calvert-Lewin 1-0, £5,000. Stick it on and win back.
Honestly, we'll come back to that moment when he actually does as well.
It is a bit serious in here, Auntie Kate, but lovely to see you. Hopefully you're well. Again, congrats to Auntie Kate on the birth of her great nephew. Always great to see. Make sure they support Millwall and not Tottenham.
Don't let them support Spurs.
Don't let them support Spurs. He's scoring on Sunday then.
100%.
I'm just to what's it called? To lower the seriousness, I'm just going to play this again.
It's
the best.
I didn't think it had been serious. Like,
No.
we've literally just had a list of about 50 people we'd want to manage Spurs. That included the likes of Jimmy Savile, P. Diddy, and Zippy and George. I'm not really sure.
I'm still buzzing over Sava's big technology. What a fantastic tool. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is he calling me a fantastic tool? Or what's he?
It's a sideways compliment. What? Oh, it's a big up, Savile. You're a fantastic tool.
Big up, Savvy, you fantastic tool.
I'm going to ask a question to Kate. I'm guessing that's Kate in the chat. Kate.
Yeah.
Can I offer you and Jim a 5-year contract to take over from Ange,
yes,
please?
I want Jimbo as our manager.
I will back. I'll say it right now. I'll back Jim and Kate. 5 years. I won't do a single video saying Ange and Jim and Kate out. And Jim and Kate to take charge of Spurs for the next 5 years. I'm fully behind it. There we go.
Yeah.
Much love, Kate.
Savage, show us the tool. We will take it. Yes,
I've seen it.
You'll have to share Ange's salary.
I've seen it, James. Yeah, I've seen Sava's tool. It's not that
the
impressive.
Driscoll brothers. Yes, the Driscoll brothers. Just anyone else. Anyone else.
I literally am at that stage. I'd actually employ anybody at this point. It's that bad. Like people go, "Oh, you can't want
bloody back."
What about Frank?
Yes,
Perch,
Frank.
would you employ Frank?
I bet Frank would be able to set us up better than fucking Ange Postecoglou.
Yes.
Frank and Stewie as a duo would be brilliant.
Nick's leaving. He's getting his coat.
Oh no, he's got his next passenger's about to join.
Family. I'd be sorry if he opened the door and Phil P came in.
It's amazing. Whenever Spurs lose, my WhatsApp.
Here's someone that's going to cheer us up. He is. There he is.
Is this just an Uber passenger?
Are you still live?
Yes, we're still
live. Oh, shit. I thought you all just chilling in the back room. What's up, fellas?
Bobby, you look like my Uber driver I had yesterday. How you doing?
That's just racist. and I want to know, did you actually say hi to my cousin?
Yes. Did you say hi to him, Sava?
Did you tell him I said hi when you got in the car?
How many cousins you got?
Buddy, I'm Indian. The whole world. We are all related. One love. You don't watch Swami Sanjay? Come on now.
Are any of them football managers?
Yeah, but they're all in India.
A football manager. Bobby K's a football manager.
No.
James Flower.
I'm a bad coach, is what I am.
Yeah, I know. You never win anything. So you're perfect for Spurs. James Flower. Of course, I'm going to hang outside the school when I'm picking my kids up from school. I don't just hang out outside. I'm not perchy. All right? Hanging outside schools.
Nick, why have you got an endless roll of tissue there? What do you do in your car?
It's just gone a bit weird, this.
Hey, he's doing his Bobby K impersonation.
Because I've got a stinking cold and I was getting pissed off with the little travel size because it comes in, right? And you got to when you're driving, you got to pull it out and then it's all trying to do it. You got to hold the wheel at the same time and blow your nose.
We're still talking about tissues or getting something else out. What are we talking about?
This is fucking fantastic.
So I just put a toilet roll in my car just in case,
I might make my watch-alongs like this, Ben. I might stop doing any commentary and just have lots of videos that Ben has edited for me for 90 minutes.
Oh, dude, trust me, that's a day's worth of entertainment right there.
Yes, show us the Haribo in the glove box. Where's the Haribo?
Hang on. I've got something, James Flower. I've got something for you in the glove box.
Barry, there's a lot of people walking past them. Can you ask the next person to walk past?
Funny that, Perchy. It's a school. I'm outside the school. There's loads of people walking past.
Yeah.
No, really? Right, what would you like me to ask them?
Can you manage Tottenham Hotspur, please?
Why? What's wrong with their manager? We got the greatest manager ever.
Tell every kid that walks past, Nick, tell them, kids, don't become a football manager. Stay in school. Do your education.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what? I'm going to do
exactly.
I'm honestly at the point where I think I'm half debating doing a Bobby on the street just for Benny right now. I'm going to pull up to random people while I'm downtown right now and just go, excuse me, what are your thoughts on Ange? Because the great thing is, in Canada here, I bet you probably 10 out of 10 will have no idea who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I didn't have an idea. Who you were talking about.
This is what will happen if you offer the job to someone.
How about no?
Oh, good times.
Do you know what? Just Ben, you're
Anyway, do
editing
you know
is
what, Ben? What, Ben? Ben,
Oh.
normally, Ben, 3 o'clock is the cut-off.
Yeah.
3 o'clock is the cut-off. Now we're 12 minutes past 3, and now you're changing it because Sava and Perch are on.
I
Remember
need
this,
subs.
Bobby K? Yeah, remember
No,
this.
because I just showed up.
Yeah. What about
Right?
Bobby?
Oh, don't
Me,
do
me,
that.
me,
Bobby.
no. Me and Ben have a contract that says anytime the token brown guy's on, he gets at least 10 minutes of airtime. So
Damn right.
The
need
YouTube Slayer will be here in a minute.
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Damn right. Oh, the YouTube
That's
Slayer
it.
will be here. Or it means
How
you're
many
going to have
videos have you got?
Or it means
How
you're going to
many-
have to get off the show, which means we will have to say,
See you later, rat.
see you later, rat.
What
I
is
don't know
this?
what's better here, the videos or Sava's
Bobby K,
reactions.
look.
No more swearing. Chim
Oh,
chim.
Hey,
No, you can
Bobo!
swear.
Oh. Right, what does
Hello,
Bo think
Bowley.
about-
YouTube Slayer.
Nick,
what does
Nick,
what does Bo
do
think
either of
about-
those two want to manage Tottenham?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bo would whip him into shape. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they'd be scared to miss a pass or a tackle with her in charge.
Oh.
Bo's going to be like,
She
what
said-
the hell is this? The old
She
man.
said no.
Old
She said
man
no,
hat.
didn't she?
Yeah.
So everyone said no.
Yeah. I didn't ask her. I
I'm
didn't ask
Puma
her.
saying I'm not coming on. This show was billed as serious football debate, and I don't do those anymore.
Oh, it was?
No.
Oh, why'd you let me in then?
Now.
Levy is happy with Ange. What the fuck? I'm guessing Ange hasn't been sacked. Then no, he has not. Have I got a video for that? I think I've got a video. For
Are
that.
you guys serious right now? This is what you're talking about, Ange getting sacked?
No, we weren't talking about that.
Were you having a serious football
we were
discussion
talking
here today?
about Perchy.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Why don't we have serious football discussion? Because that is. That is
Can
the
I have
top
that?
pick.
Can I have that as the intro to my show?
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I have that
you
as the
need that video.
Yes.
Toxic Sava, who's been right about Tottenham for the last
You
however
were
many
actually
years.
wrong,
Not
Sava.
it.
You were actually
No,
wrong.
you're wrong. You're wrong,
You
Sava.
were wrong, Sava. You were too positive. You were wrong.
That is true.
You were
I
wrong.
said seventh, didn't I?
You
I
said
said seventh and got videos. Do you know what? Kate, Kate is in the chat. Kate, you remember the beginning of the season where Dave, big up Dave, Irish Hotspur, asked loads of us, Kate, to give a prediction for the season. I remember in that video, I think me and you might have both said 7, Kate. What was funny is, right? What was funny is when I did that video, all of Dave's comments, oh, why'd you have Sava on here? Sava's so negative. Now we're sitting 13th or 14th. It's I can't believe how much you overrate the squad. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys,
yeah.
I don't know what the issue is, but the treble is still on.
the treble, yes, it is. Can we still win the league?
Should I check
Mathematically, maybe not. That's why it's just a treble now.
There's 51 points available, Bobby. 51 to get.
Yeah, we can win. We can do it.
So even if we got 51 points, we'd end the
You
season on
fucking nerd fuck. You
75.
stickhead
We'd be on
truck driver.
75 points.
Bobby's having a go. Bobby's having road rage. Bobby road rage.
Jeez, what is going on here?
We can run
Yeah,
the show
we
the
can win the league on 75 points still.
We can.
Can we?
Brilliant. Put some money on
Yeah.
the treble. Does that include
Still
relegation?
on. Yes.
Do you know what? How Spursy would it be for us to win a trophy
At least we'll get the
finally
parachute
and
payments.
get relegated?
Yes, it would
Oh,
be
we'll
brilliant.
be the next
That'd be
Wigan.
hilarious.
We'll be the
We're
next
so
Wigan.
bad, it would be funny.
Oh,
It'd be
I think it'd be
hilarious.
hilarious. The irony is we talk about relegation. We wouldn't win the championship. We're that bad.
Yeah.
I reckon we'd miss out in the championship playoff final.
Yes.
Yeah, or we finish second, where you don't win a trophy for coming second, but you win a trophy for winning the playoffs. How Spurs is that?
I want some
At least
of
we
what the
can all
middle
laugh
guy
about
is
it, right?
making.
At least
Yeah,
we
why
can
not?
laugh.
I'm fully on board with getting relegated. There'll be some fun away days on that one. Go out to Blackburn and Ewood Park.
Parachute payments. Look, Levy's loving it. He's going to get parachute, isn't he?
The parachute payments. You could imagine Tottenham getting parachute payments after all the money we make. Like, that's Spursy. That's mental.
The Dangers of Road Rage by Bobby Kay. That is a book. That is a book that needs to be written. That is a book.
He's a very angry man, isn't he, old Robert Kang?
No to relegation. Yeah. Who thought? But we are going to end it there, guys. We are 17 minutes over. You don't need to. Bobby, when's your next stream, Sunshine?
Wednesday, Brewing Bollocks. That I know of. I think me and Kuba were talking. We might do it later today. I'm gonna talk to Kubes when I get home, see how he's feeling. We might go live later today, maybe tomorrow, and we got to do this show we've been planning that Sava's gonna be so proud of. It's gonna be a football show. Sava's gonna be like, wow, if you guys keep doing content like this, please take my channel over and back. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I can see it now. Sava's going to sponsor the whole show. Perch is going to be like, wow, Kuva, Bobby, standing ovation while he doesn't have a chair, right?
With what money am I sponsoring your show?
Oh, dude, just keep sending those pics you always send.
Yeah. Perchy, when can we next find you, Sunshine?
About 15 minutes ago, because my video is playing right now.
Oh no, sorry, Perch. Sorry, Perch.
It's all right.
It's the brown guy to screw up your time.
Anyway, it's getting redirected to it.
Yeah, it's all right.
Sava, you live tomorrow?
Nah.
All right.
All right. No, I'm in Liverpool tomorrow and in Liverpool on Saturday. Next time I'll be live will be for our next defeat, which is against Everton on Sunday.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Surely we beat Everton. Surely.
That positivity, Sava, you're the problem.
You're so positive. Now I'm going Dominic Calvert-Lewin 1-0 winner.
And Nick, when can we next find you on a show? He's gone.
He sounds better.
Nick, he's a very eye-catching gentleman.
We can do a stream on Monday.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about him this week, so I'm not interested.
All right. But thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Nick, what's your catchphrase? He hasn't got one. Sava, you got a catchphrase?
Yeah. Ange, get out my fucking club.
Perchy, catchphrase.
Ange in the championship.
Yes. And Bobby, give us a catchphrase.
Learn to drive, you bastards, when I'm on the road. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
I still love you.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. these seem impossible to